In this video, I want to talk about why click and learn software is a revolutionary way to learn geography. Whether you're learning countries of the world, the 50 states, the counties of your own state. With our system, you can learn quickly and retain the information and review because of all the features that we give you, all the tools that we give you. And I'm going to use Nevada as this example because I just drove through Nevada a couple of days ago, and I sat down with the software last night and I learned the 17 counties of Nevada. It took about probably less than 30 minutes. But there's more to it than just going through this one time and learning the counties of your state or the countries or the 50 states. With our system, you learn so quickly that you need to practice, you need to review early and review often. With our system, when you get into playing the games, and there are two goals of our system. One is that you'll be able to score 100% on a blank map, and the other that you'll be able to recite the 50 states in 50 seconds, or in this case, the 17 counties of Nevada in 17 seconds or less. But this is going to take about a 20-minute video because I want to explain everything that we have that helps you learn countries of the world or 50 states, county of your state, and so forth. I'm going to go right into clickandlearnsoftware.com. I'm going to click the play now button, and if you've watched any of our other videos, you know how the system works. You know that you simply find a game you want to play, click the game. Before I do that, I'm going to show you the resources. We provide free black line maps, blank maps of the countries of the world, Africa, Asia, Europe, and so forth, Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas. You can print these and use these for pre-testing and post-testing. And the other goal of our system is that you be able to, I already mentioned, score 100% and recite the counties quickly. I'm going to get into showing you how the system works to learn, and then we'll get into review and retain. I'm going to use Nevada because it's something I just learned. I click the game. I click single player. I am in learn mode, and I'm going to fly through this. I'm not going to make many mistakes, if any, because I showed you in other videos that you're going to make mistakes as you're learning, but by racing the clock, get your adrenaline going, you can actually do all of this. So let's get into it. As for Carson City, Churchill, Clark, Douglas, alphabetic Douglas, Elko, Esmeralda, Eureka. 14 questions. Carson City, Churchill, Clark, D. Douglas, E. Elko, Esmeralda, Eureka, EFGH, Humboldt, L. Lander, Lincoln, Lyon, M. Mineral, N. Nye, and P. Pershing. Let's go to all 17 questions. Carson City, Churchill, Clark, D. Douglas, Elko, Esmeralda, Eureka, H. Humboldt, Lander, Lincoln, Lyon, M. Mineral, N. Nye, O. P. Pershing, QRS, Storey, Washoe, and White Pine. And then we go into random order. We're learning through the learning process. As for Eureka, random order, Eureka, Clark, Carson City, Lander, Humboldt, Elko, Esmeralda, Storey, that was Washoe, Storey, White Pine, Douglas, Lyon, Washoe, Churchill, Mineral, Lincoln, Pershing, Nye. We beat the clock, and now we go to test mode. This process takes you through alphabetically, and then random, and then into test mode. That's for Eureka, Storey, Lander, Douglas, Carson City, Washoe, Churchill, Pershing, Elko, Clark, Nye, Lyon, Esmeralda, Humboldt, White Pine, Mineral. This is Lyon, Mineral, Esmeralda. It asks for Mineral. Test mode, Lincoln. We got 100%. And it's really that easy. You can learn the counties of, in this case, Nevada in less than 30 minutes. Depending on the number of counties you have in your state. Kansas says 105 counties. I once spent less than 3 hours with the software. And then on the road as I reviewed, and review as you're going through this. Now let's bring it back to this part. The way I review as I'm driving, I might have spent 3 hours learning the 105 counties of Kansas with the software, or the 88 counties of Ohio, or the 58 counties of California, and so forth. I might have learned them quickly with the system, but as I'm driving down the highway, I review. And in this case, I was driving through Nevada. And this sign tells me I'm in Nye County at mile marker 5. Whether I'm going north, south, east, or west, there's going to be another county marker in another mile. Whether the next one is county number mile marker 6 or mile marker 5, I know that if I'm going 60 miles an hour, it takes me a minute to get to the next mile marker. So I try to recite either the 50 countries of Europe in 1 minute before I get to the next mile marker. That's one of the ways I use to review. The other way I use to review is by getting into taking a stopwatch with me. Or your phone with the timer on it. And when you got an extra minute, recite the counties or the countries or the continents and see if you can do it in South America in 14 seconds or less, for an example. But also, let's get back into Nevada. I spent about 20 minutes last night learning the counties of Nevada. And as I was going to sleep, first of all, I printed this list out of counties. And with my little night light on, as I'm going to sleep, I went through, closed my eyes and see if I could do this. Carson City, Churchill, Clark, D. Douglas, E. Elko, Esmeralda, Eureka, EFG, Humboldt, Lander, Lincoln, Lyon, M. Mineral, N. Nye, OP, Pershing, Pico, Storey, Washoe, and White Pine. And as I did that over and over as I'm going to sleep, it's more productive than counting sheep or whatever you use to get to sleep. It's educational. So when I woke up this morning, I might have forgot, was this Lyon County or Elko County? Was that Hanson or Humboldt or Henry County? But I get right back into this. I get in and review. And I'm going to show you how to review. I already showed you that I could get in and learn alphabetically and then random order and then test mode. But I'm going to click the same game, but this time I'm going to start in review mode. It might have taken you 20 minutes to learn the counties of, in this case, Nevada, but it only takes 15 seconds to review. You go through Carson City, Churchill, Clark, D. Douglas, Elko, Esmeralda, Eureka, EFGH, Humboldt, HIJKL, Lander, Lincoln, Lyon, M. Mineral, N. Nye, OP, Pershing, QRS, Storey, Washoe, and White Pine. That's how easy it is to review. It only took me, 15 seconds to do that. And also you can get in, I'm going to get into the same game, and I'm going to go to switch to test mode and click single player. Now we're in test mode. It asks for lander. This is just review and retain. You learn, review, retain. Lander, Douglas, mineral, white pine, Lyon, Churchill, random order, Pershing, Eureka, Washoe, Nye, Elko, Clark, Lincoln, Humboldt, Esmeralda, Storey. What did I hit? I hit Washoe instead of Storey. This is Storey, this is Washoe. It asks for Carson City, Carson City. I got 94% because I clicked the wrong button for Storey. But that's how easy it is. I got 94%. You can play over and over, and in what, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, you can go through this map and take it in test mode. I'm going to exit. Instead of playing, I'm going to exit. Because I want to show you a couple of other things. I want to show you that part of the things to review is to print the map, which we provide free. Simply write the first letter of, in this case, the counties. Clark, Lincoln, White Pine, Elko, Landon, Humboldt, Eureka, Esmeralda, Nye, M, mineral, P, Pershing, Churchill, Douglas, Carson City, Storey, Washoe. Is that all of those? I missed this one, Lyon. That's how easy we provide this. I got 100% on that. If you are over third grade, you should be able to learn. If a 4-year-old can learn the alphabet, 26 characters of the alphabet at 4 years old, a third grader should be able to know the names and locations of the continents and oceans. A fourth grader should know the 50 states, be able to recite them in 50 seconds. With our system, we give you all the tools. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, and so forth. Blank map, take the blank map, write the first letter of A for Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, C for California, Colorado, Connecticut, and so forth. We provide the tools. And we provide the tools free to learn continents and oceans, the 50 states, countries of South America, Central America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Middle East, the provinces of Canada, the 31 states of Mexico. We provide that free because we think geography is the most important topic. I was great at math when I was a kid, but I think geography is more important than math. It's more important than reading. And here's the other thing. The reason we do this alphabetically is we are layering what we learned today. I learned the counties of Nevada last night. We're layering them with something we learned at 4 years old, the alphabet. The only prerequisite of our system is you'll be able to recite the alphabet in 5 seconds. That's the only thing you need to be able to do to use our system. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That's all there is. That's the only thing you need to know to begin. Also, when you use our system, you want to whisper as you click, whether you get it right or wrong. If it asks for Carson City and you hit the wrong county, still be saying Carson City, Churchill, Clark, D, Douglas, alphabetically. When I get stuck, when I'm doing 50 states, North Carolina and North Dakota, what comes next? LMN, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, and you're back on track. When you're taking a test, like when I take this test here, if I leave one out, I just go through it alphabetically and say, oh yeah, I missed Churchill, so I put a C for Churchill. If you are If you're watching this video, I assume you're intelligent. You can get into this. You can do a lot of things. We got so many resources today. And here's the other thing. The reason that Click and Learn is so revolutionary is because of the way we do it. You play a game. You get your adrenaline going, racing the clock. When I was in 7th grade, little Catholic school in Missouri, in 7th grade, we had to take the statewide test to see that we knew something about the states and something about the world for our geography test. And on one wall, we had a map of the United States. On the other wall, we had a map of the world. And they gave us this test. Geography was taught so poorly in the United States in those years that we did not learn geography. And if it had not been for those maps on the wall that showed where the states were, when it asked on this little test, where's Alabama? Well, here it is on the wall. Where's France? There it is on the wall. If it had not been for those maps, we would have flunked. But with the Click and Learn software system, it doesn't take a semester of school to not learn the 50 states or not learn the countries of Europe. It only takes 3 hours to learn the 50 states, 2 or 3 evenings to learn the countries of Europe or Africa or Asia, 2 evenings to learn the countries of the Middle East. And part of the problem we have in learning these is, first of all, if you don't hear the word Connecticut and Massachusetts, Montana, it's hard to, how do you pronounce this word Connecticut? How do you pronounce Massachusetts? So when we're learning countries of the world, how do you pronounce Algeria, Angola, Eritrea, Ethiopia? With this system, practice, practice, practice. With the help of your teacher, learn to pronounce and go through it, racing the clock and make a game out of it. I'm kind of rambling, but there's so many things I want to tell you about how we believe geography is so important we give the games free to learn countries of the world, continents and ocean, 50 states and so forth. But once you have learned the system, we also provide ways that you can review. And you go right to whatever you're learning. Instead of clicking to play in learn mode, you go right to review mode or test mode and click single player. We give you the tools, we'll give you the free maps, and with our system, you can learn country of the world. And the reason for learning country of the world is when you meet someone from another country, whether they're a tourist, a visitor, a relative from another country, an immigrant, and you say, where are they from? Where are you from? And they say, well, I'm from Nigeria. Or a neighbor moved in across the street from me. I said, where are you from? He said, I'm from Ghana. And I said, Ghana, right below Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast on one side, Togo on the other. He was shocked. He was shocked that here's an American that actually knew where he was from. He called his wife out. He said, Joyce, come out here. This guy knows where we are from. And I don't know anything hardly about Ghana except where it's located. But with that little bit of information, I could have a respectful conversation with the guy who just moved in across the street. When I meet someone from another country, I can have a respectful. And here's the other thing. When you know geography, when you know where things are located, and you hear something on the news about something happening in a typhoon going up through Bangladesh, they're having economic problems in Sri Lanka. I had a visitor. He was a bicyclist. He bicycled all around the world. And he was telling me about how when he was in Sri Lanka, the island, he got attacked by elephants. And elephants stomped on his bicycle and his backpack. But once you know where they're at, and another bicyclist, he bicycled to Sweden, spent the summer in Sweden planting saplings where they had harvested the trees. I have so many stories about why geography is important. So we provide the way to learn, we provide the way to review, we provide the way to take the test. I'm already up to 20 minutes, but I just wanted to show you, first of all, how easy it is to learn, show you that we provide the tools to help you review, show you that once you learn, easy to review, and we believe geography is so important, and I do not know why we don't use a system like clicking on our software to learn the country of the world, challenge each other. If you're a teacher, show your students that you can recite the country of South America in 14 seconds. Challenge your students to do the same thing that you do. Challenge your students, make a game out of it. Have fun with that. Our system is fun, easy to use, and like I say, I just got back from driving through Nevada, and I just want to learn where did I go through Nevada? Let me get back into this, and I'll go right back into that, and I'll show you where I was. I'm going to switch to review mode and click single player. And I'm just going to demonstrate here. I had gone through Las Vegas. I'd gone through Clark County, Lincoln County, and that little sign on the side of the road said LN for Lincoln, and then NY for Nye. And I'm wondering, I got back later and I said, why did it take so long to get through Lincoln County, but quickly to get through Elko? Well, that's because this is the route I was taking. I was going right through Nye County, into White Pine, up into, going through the Great Basin, a beautiful area of our country. And along that route, there's a little city called Alamo where I always stop. It's the only city within probably 50 miles. And I stopped there for, in this case, a sandwich and a drink. Chatted with the people. Went through Elko, or Eli in Elko County. Stopped at a Love's gas station as I was going through. Stopped at the same station coming back. And on through Idaho and so forth. I get really excited talking about the importance of geography. And I wish everybody just knew the basic country of the world. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate your 23 minutes. But in this 23 minutes, we showed you how to learn, how to review, how to retain, practice. Take this when I'm out watching TV. I don't have a TV, first of all. But when I used to watch TV with my mom, we're watching Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, and a commercial came on. I'd hit the mute button because I don't want to hear darn commercials. And during that, sometime 90 seconds or 2 minutes of commercials, I can take a stopwatch. I can use my phone. I can simply work on learning something, retaining something, reviewing something. Okay, I think I've covered everything I wanted to mention. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. And geography is important. Get in and learn. If I can do it, I'm 77 years old. If I can do it, you can all do it. You can do it faster, easier. And that's enough for today. See you in the next video. Take care. Seriously, take care.